it backwards, but anyway, come along for the ride. That's down the road we go. I'll cut that out.
Dave and Shirley, where have you been? Down the road we go again. Trekking their way through the USA, boondocking while docking in the Taipei. While they're standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona, Altoona, Cheyenne, or down in Punta Gorda. And if your RV needs some minor repair, Dave will give you tips down at Camp Sinclair.
Well, good morning from Wyoming, and it's really cold. It's like in the low 40s today, which is kind of good, but everything's working good. We're heading towards Teton National Park right here. Actually, we're in it right now in the I forgot the name of the campground. We'll put it up here. And it's the first campground you come to coming into the Tetons from Yellowstone. So we're heading south. So today we're going to look around in the Tetons and probably Jackson as
down the road we go.
Come along for the ride. Great campground. It's kind of tight in here, but nice campground. Not too much wood smoke last night, a little bit. But our first try at a national park campground. Pretty good. A lot of newbies. Nobody says hi as they walk by.
You gotta go over there. I gotta drop the thing off.
I know. That's right. There it is right there. In today's video, we're going to go through the Tetons National Park, down into Jackson Hole and look around, do a little bit of shopping, then head off to Windview Campground, which is down on 91 south of Jackson, about an hour and a half. All right, we're at the Colter Bay Visitor Center. We're going to get some maps and information. So, that fantastic or what? You probably can't see them as good. What a beautiful scenery. Okay, we're all masked up and we're up here at the gift shop and stuff. Imagine that. So, Shirley, you guess where I'm going to be. Find me a bench to sit on. Alright, sit a little bit. Well, as you can see, it was kind of busy in the souvenir shop, although they had somebody at the front door checking, and they would only allow so many people in, and he watched the other door, and when one came out, he let another one in. Fun times. As you're coming out of Yellowstone heading towards the Tetons, you'll be on US 191, and there's a lot of these little pullouts here and there, and it really behooves you to stop and take a look. You never know what you're going to see. For a while we were looking at a herd of elk, but they were so far off we couldn't catch them on camera.
There's 5 glaciers.
I'll bet you that there's 5 glaciers up there.
Yeah.
I'll bet you that's what that is. That you're looking at a vent. Looks like you're looking at a volcanic vent. You know, it's full of lava that hardened, and part of the mountain is sloughed off.
2 plates were like this.
Yeah. We would have liked to done more than just a leisurely little drive-through of the Tetons National Park. Although we've been here before, we need to go back and really do some filming of the area. It was so gorgeous and just, the scenery was just outstanding. But we've got to move on and we've got to get down to Cheyenne to meet up our friends. So we headed off down to Jackson to look around and do a little bit of shopping. There used to be hardly anything south of here. This is just the square.
Yeah.
We'll go around the square so we can find some place to park. Right, there's the Cowboy Bar. $1 Million Cowboy Bar.
No left turn.
Guess you don't do it.
Nope.
Well, couldn't turn left. Well, we found a parking spot just for RVs, and that's where we are. Don't park on the street around here. They'll write you tickets. That's how they keep the coffers full.
Ride tickets for what?
Parking on the street when you're an RV. Signs everywhere. No RVs, no RVs, no RVs. Lots of new construction going on, or remodel construction probably, but there's a lot of people in this town, a lot to do, artsy fartsy stuff, and it's tourist trap city. Isn't it, Shirley?
What's that?
Tourist trap city.
Yeah, sure. Shop till you drop.
Shop till you drop. Dave drops pretty quick, so he usually finds a bench and lets her shop. Hey, sculptures. Mountain Trails Galleries. Huh. Pretty cool. Oh, it's the first bear we've seen. Probably could be. It doesn't really say.
It doesn't look so.
Does it?
No, it don't.
It's just a statue they're trying to sell. It says don't touch or climb on it. Mark Twain. There's a elk reserve near here, and I think the story is that the Boy Scouts go out every spring or whenever they drop them and pick them up and bring it here, and that's what these are made out of. There's one in every corner of the park. It's pretty cool.
I just want to eat and then go. Yeah, let's just eat here. Actually, no, I want to eat Nancy.
Isn't that amazing? See, everywhere there's parking signs, no RVs, no trailers.
RVs are too big to be parking down here either.
Well, yeah, they're too big to be parking down here, but at least they do provide a free place to park right at the edge of town there, for a couple blocks. Yeah. See, here's another corner, more antlers. Across the street is the $1 Million Cowboy Bar, pretty famous. I think they got like $1 million pinned up to the walls in there. That's why they call it the $1 Million Bar. So you get 4 corners, 4 squares, and nothing but places to shop, buy stuff, spend money, but still a pretty cool town. Well, you can take a ride around this square too, on a stagecoach. That's slick. Yeah. Who's your huckleberry, right? Can't really see in it. That's the.
Is this the? It is?
course, it's Mask City. Up into the 5 and dime. Really? Yep. Shirley? So while Shirley shopped, I did what I normally do. I find a bench someplace, set up the camera, put it on time lapse, and watch everybody go by. After a day of shopping and sightseeing, we decided we better get back on the road, so we got on 191 South heading towards I-80 and started to look for a campground. We only wanted to go about an hour, maybe an hour and a half from Jackson, so we could have a better rest for the night. Another backcountry beautiful drive.
We already know the way. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing down the sun. Oh, we've just begun. It's a winding road of all the places we will go. There's a stirring in the ocean. There's a rhythm in the wave. It's a calling deep within your bones, and it cannot be contained. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing down the sun. Oh, we've just begun. It's a winding road of all the places we.
As we were coming down the road, we noticed this overpass, and we really weren't sure why there'd be an overpass. Kind of strange looking out in the middle of nowhere, until we noticed the fences. It was for animals. That way wildlife could move back and forth across the road and not have to get in the way of the traffic. Good idea.
Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing.
About halfway between Jackson Hole, Wyoming and I-80 East, we found a neat little campground called Wind River View and stopped in there for the night. A good in and out. So we're going to end this video right here in Wind River View RV Park. In our next video, we'll be heading to Cheyenne to meet up with Bernie and Mike and see what they're up to. So come along for the ride. That's down the road we go.